Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Morning JP Show. Look at this beautiful morning. So this morning, I'm going to talk about the power of achievement. I've got an amazing story from when I was a child that I want to tell you, and with a great ending and a great sort of story. Before we start, this time next week is when we officially begin our 5-day Fire It Up challenge. At least 400 or 500 guys are going to wake up feeling a little bit more focused for their task one, okay? Their day one that they're going to be doing. Day 1 of 5 of our my coaching program, my coaching program. That's going to help you build some solid pillars, organisation, okay, when it comes to your health, well-being, mental awareness, organisation, structure, life, being happy, understanding yourself, being more self-aware. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. But anyone that is on the 5-day program will get access to our follow-up the following 6 weeks, the 6-week Zero to Hero program at a massive, massive discount. Okay, so it's a great opportunity to see if you like what I do, to see if it's going to help you. Then you can move on to the next stage and maybe start taking control of your life. Okay, so let's get into today's story and focus. So, the power of achievement. I want to tell you a little story about when I was 13. And when I was 13, my mum was super poor. We didn't have a lot of money. So when it came to going to school and wearing trainers, and trainers were a big thing, I used to end up wearing Golas and high-techs. Now, I don't obviously give a fuck about that at my age now, but back then at 13, when everyone had Nike Air Max or Reebok pumps, and I walked in my plastic Golas and high-techs, I used to get taunted and teased and bullied and God knows what about the trainers that I wore. You know, it was a real big deal back then when I was at school. And I was sick of it. I was really tired of it. And I was asking my mum, can I just have a pair of Nike Air Max for trainers for Christmas? Because it was coming up to Christmas time. And she literally just couldn't justify paying £80 on a pair of trainers. And you know what? Quite rightly so. But to me, it was the world. So she gave me £10. Said, there's £10. You can either go and buy yourself a Gola, or you can save up for the next 6 years of getting £10. So I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? And it's coming up to Christmas. So I collared my mate and said, mate, we're going carol singing. Come with me carol singing. Let's go and make some money. You know, are you in? And he was like, up for it. So the 3 weeks leading up to Christmas, every single night, guys, Monday to Sunday, 21 days straight, we set out around my town and I carol sung for at least 2-3 hours every single night. Had the door shut in our faces. We interrupted adult parties, who then brought the whole party down to laugh at us. We were the source of their entertainment. We had really nice old grannies and granddads. We didn't know any different knocking on their door at 8 o'clock at night. But anyway, it was a long 3 weeks, and there were ups and downs, and we were shunned and we were laughed at, and yet we still end up making £150. £150 in 3 weeks between me and my mate carol singing. 50p here, £1 here, £5 here. Some of us, I'm sure, probably just paid for us to kick us out of their front door and move us on. But still, £150, that gave me £75. And that £75 with the 10 that my mum gave me enough money to earn my first pair of Nike Air Max. So the next day I went out and I was like, boom, £85, there we go. I got the best looking Nike Air Max ever. And it had just gone the Christmas holidays. So I didn't want to wear them, because when I went into school the following year, or the following term, I wanted to be spanking, and I wanted to be walking in, bowling like, you know, look at these brand new trainers. I want these Nike Air Max, mate. Yeah, the latest in the range, aren't they? Like, being part of that group, being part of that gang. So the whole of Christmas, I just stuck them on my bedside table and I just looked at them in awe. Every single day I'd be playing my computer game, my Amiga 500, or if you can remember that, and Sensible Soccer. And every time I'd be looking around, looking at those trainers going, I earned them. I grafted for them. I worked my arse off. I was laughed at. And I remember thinking that. I remember thinking, God, that's the first thing I've ever achieved. That's the first thing I've ever gone out and worked for. It's the first thing I've ever gone out hungry for. And they're sitting there. And the first day of school come, and I knew I was going to get in trouble because I put my school shoes in my bag, and I was like, I'm wearing my Nike Air Max down the road to school. I'm going in. I'm gonna show them off. I went in there, and everyone was like, wow, look at those Nike Air Max. Look at them. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, they're nice. And suddenly I was just, for one day, everybody wanted to fucking come and speak to me and be nice and come and look at your trainers. And 2 weeks later, they were pretty much fucking trashed after playing football on them because I was a complete dick. However, the power of achievement back then was huge. And from that story, what we can take is the fact that, you know, with hard work, with a lot of dedication, with lots of small wins, with drive, focus and success, with knowing exactly what you want, with understanding you're going to have highs and you're going to have lows, you are going to achieve. And the power of that achievement comes within your mind, because suddenly the self-pity drifts away. Suddenly the self-confidence drifts in. Suddenly you start believing yourself. Suddenly you start to see a different way of living, and you're rewiring your mind. And back then, as a 13-year-old, that's exactly what I was doing. The self-pity of not being able to afford trainers, dropping, you know, the alter ego. I'm not going around carol singing. The hunger to want those new pair of trainers to walk into school in January was so big that I would do anything to make sure I earned enough money to make sure that I could get those trainers. And it probably taught me a massive life goal, lesson, a life lesson. Because I do that in every today now, trying to build a business, trying to build a better family, solid family, always trying to achieve, always striving for something more, always looking for the vision. And it was a big lesson for me. And it's hopefully one that you can take away with you and think to yourself, well, if I keep pushing, if I keep striving, if I keep working towards my vision, if I keep being persistent and being on top of everything, then maybe I can go and get that body that I was looking for. Maybe I can increase the revenue in my business. Maybe I can get my personal management squared away. Maybe I can reduce the amount of depression that's into my life. Maybe that I can start thinking more positively about situations. But the power of achievement is huge, because once you get one small achievement, bang, you are thirsty for more. When you don't achieve, you don't know what that feeling feels like, so you don't want it anymore. You don't really want that. But get the taste for it, just like the sharks get the taste for blood, bang, they want more, they go crazy for it. That's you, hungry, ready for success, looking for a better way to live, rather than them moping around, dicking around, burying your head in the sand. Being hungry for success and achievement. And that is the power of achievement, guys. All right, bit of Monday drive for you, hopefully. Hope you have an amazing day. Remember, the 5-day Fire It Up challenge starts this time next week. The details are in this post, or if you're on Instagram or on my bio, if you're LinkedIn, it's in the post somewhere. You'll find it. If you want it, you'll find it. I'm looking for committed guys. I'm looking for guys that want to step up in life. If it's you, let's go. If it's not, don't do it. I'll speak to you soon.